charge. Wearing number 7, John Gruhl. And the rest of your Chugiak Mustangs. The Mustangs are coached by head coach Travis Cantrell and assistants Tony Farrar and Eric Glenn. And now let's meet the starting defensive lineup for your Bartlett High School Golden Bears. Wearing number 77, Cameron Harkey. Wearing number 70, Cardell Cole Fuqua.
Where is Mel Kiper Jr. right now?
He's rocked.
64, Jesse Spillman. Wearing number 47, Alton Drones. Wearing number 45, Jesus Chewy Rivera. Wearing number 44, Javier Brown. Wearing number 30, Sean Kelly. Wearing number 29, Jeff Heron. Wearing number 28, Lando Calderon. Wearing number 27, Jake Hinkle. Wearing number 14, Zach Bowman. And the rest of your Bartlett Golden Bears. The Golden Bears are coached by head coach John Jessen and assistants John Lewis, Shelley Benjamin, Mark Elstrom, Stan Bowling, Jeff Trotter, Eric Parmelo, Chris Lisenby, and Dana Curtis. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for today's matchup: referee Bill Mazak, umpire Basil Hayes, headlinesman Bob Sims, judge Cyrilyn Tong, judge Justin Patterson, and judge Ken Irby. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise as our colors are presented by the Bartlett High School Junior ROTC Color Guard, and as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by the Bartlett High School Baritones.
Have you always wanted to get custom sportswear for your business? You know, custom printed t-shirts and embroidered golf shirts, caps, and jackets. And for some reason you never got around to it or thought you had to order huge quantities and pay high prices? Stellar Designs would like to clear up these misunderstandings. At Stellar, our minimum order for t-shirts is only 12 pieces and just 6 for jackets. Our prices, just about the best around, but more importantly, you get world
Third, so they will kick off to Bartlett. And Bartlett will receive and work left to right on your KTZN radio dial. Glad to have you along for this state football championship. And Chris James, and it's an onside kick to start off with, and Bartlett looks like they recovered at the 49-yard line.
Well, Bill talked about it before the game. They do it often enough, and boy, it was a great-looking kick, but Bartlett just able to get it back. I don't know if it was Spillman that finally ended up with it. He lost it momentarily, but the Mustangs not quick enough to get down and cover it. You know, Kelly, I think if that was another underdog trying that, it was almost be a desperation play to start the game. But Chugiak, they just do it as part of their personality.
First and 10 from their own 49. Quick pitch left side, breaking some tackles on the far side, and turning it around the corner is 35. Drew Williams, and Williams still going with some yardage, and finally gets pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. John Grohl to push him out of bounds, but a nice pickup for the Bartlett Golden Bears. Bill Lavelle talked about it 19 times. They tried onside kicks during the regular season, and they start the football game with one right there.
And then they start the game. First play from scrimmage is a quick pitch, and, you know, Chugiak really had that defended well. They just missed the tackle right around the line of scrimmage, and then Drew Williams turned it into a big game.
It's first and 10 at the 36-yard line is where they marked Williams was pushed out of bounds. Wing T formation as Bartlett lines up. Referees almost have to slow him down. Pierce Blue at the quarterback, and it's an inside handoff, and Chugiak there quickly to respond as they handed it off to Boaz Johnson, and he had nowhere to go. In fact, lost a couple of yards.
Tommy McNeil, one of those penetrating on a stunt from his linebacker position. He's an all-conference selection from the Chugiak linebacker corps, and that's a big play for the defense after giving up so much on the very first play of the game.
Zach Bowman comes in with the play from John Jessup. He's split in out to the right side, and here's an inside handoff and some opening down to the 30-yard line as Bartlett's trying everybody. This is 32, the ball carrier, Henry Hellrung. So 3 different ball carriers on the first 3 offensive possessions, and Hellrung gets about 7 yards. He's about 5 yards short of the first down. Ball sits right at the Chugiak 30-yard line, 3rd down and 5 as Bartlett wastes no time, break up to the line of scrimmage. Send a man in motion. Here's Blewett rolling around the left corner. No, it's an inside counter, faked everybody out. It's Henry Hellrung with the football, and Henry Hellrung's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. What a play by the Bartlett Golden Bears. Everybody faked out on that one.
Well, it took 4 plays. I got the one first down. Then on 3rd down, they brought that one out. I don't know if we've seen that one executed exactly how they did it. They had players going everywhere, and the defense didn't know where to react. By the time they saw it, it was way too late. Down the sidelines, touchdown Bartlett.
I was so captured with Pierce Blewett's fake on the play. I thought for sure he had the ball. Sloan Green with the extra point. It is good. We are underway, our first break. Bartlett strikes first, and they do it quickly. 7-0, Golden Bears on the Alaska Sports Broadcasting Network.
The Benton Bay Athletic Lions Club, chartered in as in past years, show the greatness in our Alaska youth and the importance of excelling in the classroom, as well as after-school activities. They meet every Tuesday for lunch at the Pepper Mill, and membership is now open. If you'd like to hear more about this tremendous organization and would like information on membership, contact Benton Bay Lions President Ev Burke at 360-8428. The Benton Bay Athletic Lions Club, like their motto says, we serve.
Bowman with a high end-over-end kick. Brad Lozano catches it at the 20 and returns it to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Chugiak Mustangs will begin their drive. Bob Fairchild down on the sideline. Were you faked out on the Pierce Blewett handoff?
I think everybody was watching. Not only that, good comment over here as well, that doing a good job of selling it was the ball carrier himself. Hellrung just stood there and then didn't look like he had the ball, then took off.
Chugiak's first play of the day. It's a simple inside handoff, nowhere to go. Boy, the Golden Bears, 4 of them to meet the ball carrier.
Javier Brown.
Javier leading the charge. And I don't know if there was anybody more excited. And believe me, everybody on the sidelines for Bartlett excited during starting lineups. But Javier Brown looks like he's come to play. It's a loss of a yard on the play. Mustangs come up line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 11 from their own 30-yard line. Wardrop, the quarterback, the young sophomore. Inside handoff, Lozano with a little bit of running room. Nice cut outside to the 35. Pushes his way to the 40. Still going, cuts back. Refuses to go down until he makes it to the 45-yard line. Good pickup by Brad Lozano. Bob Fairchild, some nice blocking.
Piccarello did a great job just kicking that defensive end out, open that hole up, and that really helped on the play there.
The ball sits at the 46-yard line of Chugiak, 1st and 10. Wardrop with 2 backs in the backfield behind him. Takes it, and it's a quick pitch. Coming to Michael John, right side, and John slices through 2 defenders and gets it to midfield. Gets it to the 49-yard line of Bartlett. A gain of close to 5 from Michael John. There is a lot of different weapons that Chugiak has offensively.
They sure do. Michael John running well and running behind the block of John Grohl right there on the corner, making the cut up the field before Javier Brown in on the tackle once again.
Corey Wardrop, the quarterback. 2 backs, or 2 split ends to the right, 2 backs in the backfield, and they give it to Lozano straight up the middle. And Lozano meets Jesse Spillman head on, and Spillman drops him at the 48-yard line, a gain of 1.
Well, that's the play that worked so well for Lozano a few plays back, and Spillman really filled the gap on that one. It's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 4. Could be run, could be pass, and maybe the Mustangs going to the air for the first time.
Wardrop with two receivers to the right. I split. He drops back to pass. Throw across the middle. Got a man complete. First down at the 35-yard line. Tim Nicolello, the tight end, coming across the middle, and Corey Wardrop putting the pass right on the money for the first down.
I think that's a change into the game. You know, we've seen them throw their tight end a little bit over the course of the season, but I saw a lot of that in warm-up, and it worked to perfection on the play action right there.
7-0 Bartlett. Chugiak moving it down the field. From the Bartlett 20-35, here's Michael John breaking a tackle at the 25-yard line and gets it all the way to the 20. First down yardage, Michael John, the senior.
Zach Bowman, one of those in on the tackle, but Michael John following his blockers on the double lead. They're in the full wishbone that time, and boy, when Chugiak has got it going during the year, that wishbone and that double lead has been a big part of it.
Ball is just outside the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Two receivers to the left-hand side this time for Chugiak, and flag flies as the ball is snapped. It might be some movement by Chugiak before they snapped it. Check in with Bob Fairchild down on the sidelines. Bob.
Well, actually, it looks like we've got the defense was lined up offsides. One of the other things I wanted to point out that happened in the warm-ups, we talked so much about Chugiak liking to run that quick pitch. Keep an eye on Michael John throwing the ball from the quick pitch. That's something that they did quite a bit in warm-ups, and it was at about this spot on the field.
We'll keep an eye on it for it. Thanks, Bob. 1st and 5 after the 5-yard penalty. Inside handoff, Michael John, and he gets inside the 15.
Boy, Bartlett just really stacking it up there on 1st and 5. They're not going to give up any room up to the inside. That little inside dive has been a good play for Chugiak all year long. Just one-yard gain that time.
Clock running, 7 minutes, 30 seconds, first quarter. Bartlett 7, Chugiak nothing. As the Mustangs break out of the huddle, they're looking at a 2nd down and a long 3. Van Hassert's the split end out to the left side. I backfield, and here's carrying it Glenn Eichenlaub for the first time, going nowhere. Nothing for Glenn Eichenlaub on the carry, straight up the middle. And injury report, Bob Fairchild.
Well, on the opening kickoff, Justin Taylor came down. We thought holding a knee. He's a linebacker for the Chugiak Mustangs, a senior. They've retaped the hamstring. He's given the coach a thumbs up. He'll be back in next time they go on defense if they need him.
3rd down and 3. Mustangs take the snap. Quick pitch, right side. Eichenlaub, nothing open. Tries to cut up, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. Drop back at the 16-yard line. Javier Brown leading the way with 3 other Golden Bears beside him in on the tackle.
Well, it could be a possible kicking situation. How about that, Kelly? 1st and 5. They had the penalty. They had the great situation there to get possibly a 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line, yet they were only to pick up about a yard at a time. They lost yardage, and now they're going to have to kick it.
Chris James, Brad, 10 field goals this year, including a 40-yarder way back on week 1 of the season. This is a 32-yarder. No, it's a fake. Wardrop rolling off to the left. He's going to run with it, try to pick up the first down. He does. Gets to the goal line. He's in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Chugiak Mustang.
What a great play. And you can only do that because Chris James has kicked so well for you all year long. There's no reason to think they are going to fake because he is pounding them through from that distance and further, and it just set up an awesome fake. Wardrop had the option to pass, but no need to. Plenty of room to get the first down and then threw some nifty running into the end zone.
Touchdown, Chugiak Mustangs. James on now to kick the extra point to tie it from the hold by Wardrop, and the kick is up. It splits the uprights. It's good. 5:56 remaining in the first quarter. Man, what a start to this one. It's Bartlett 7 and Chugiak 7 on the Alaska Sports Broadcasting Network.
We know you'll make Blockbuster Video your destination every Wednesday. Make Wednesday nights a Blockbuster night.
7-7 tie as Chris James lets it fly, and Zach Bowman picks it up at the 5, fakes a reverse, and Bowman open field, nice cut back at the 10. Picks up a block at the 20, look out, 30, 40, look at him fly, Zach Bowman pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Brad Lozano, the last guy who had a shot at him, and Boy, we've said it all year long. We're not just talking about Chugiak. We're talking about every high school football team. Don't kick the ball deep to Zach Bowman. He has brought it the other way in a hurry. There's good reason he's the kickoff return man of the year. That time he bobbled it briefly, faked a handoff, but got behind the wall. Good block and escorts down the sideline.
51-yard kickoff return by Zach Bowman from Chugiak territory at the 45. Inside handoff, working his way, busting his way to the 40-yard line. It's Boaz Johnson. Johnson give him a gain of 5. Second down and 5 from just outside the 40-yard line of Chugiak. 7-7 tie. 5:20 remaining first quarter.
Wayne Cushingham on the tackle, looked like Justin Taylor as well.
Wing T formation. Williams goes in motion. Inside counter, ball carrier gets it to the 39. Touching it for the first time. This is little T.J. Jackson on the carry.
Number 21, T.J. Jackson, the ball carrier for Bartlett.
Give him a gain of a yard. Third down and 4 for Bartlett.
Good response by the Mustang defense, including Jordan Shannon, just making a good catch right into the hole. Here's third down, and here's about the down and distance they ran that last trick play. See if they go back to it.
Wing T formation and a fake handoff. Blewett rolling out to his left. He's going to put the ball under his arm, picks up the first down, and a little bit more. First down and more yardage. Drop down near the 33-yard line on the far sideline.
Number 22, Blewett, the ball carrier on the
Well, Blewett, he's such a threat. You know, too, Brad, did you see he only had one interception the entire season? I guess, and that came against the Chugiak Mustangs, but only one pass interception and led the number 1 offense throughout the year.
Good recognition to run that time.
Quick pitch, right side, Henry Hellrung. And Hellrung busts the tackle and gets it to about the 26-yard line.
Chase George coming up, able to trip him up, but Hellrung running with that forward lean, able to fall forward for a nice gain that time, maybe 6.
Bartlett came in averaging 40.3 points a game.
See Zach Bowman rotating back into the offensive huddle, and he is always a threat when he splits out. He'll line up wide right this time.
Keep an eye on Bowman. Wing T formation, back goes in motion right side, and going back to passes. Blewett looking for Zach in the end zone. Got it! Touchdown! Bartlett Golden Bears!
There he goes. Boy, is he an athlete. Just a simple post move, and I think they ran the post corner so much this year where they faked to the post and went back to the sideline. That time, just a simple post move down the middle of the field. Chase George in coverage. John Grohl trying to help out from his free safety, but he's wide open, and Blewett put it right on the money.
Right on the money. Is Zach Bowman incredible or what? Sloan Green, extra point kick, up, and it's an adventure, but it's good. Breakaway, 3:49 remaining first quarter.
Sleep comfort by New Orleans. Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Zach Bowman with the kick. It's Brad Lozano catching it at the 20-yard line and returns it up to the middle, in between the hash marks, slips down and is tackled at the 32-yard line. And a late flag coming in on this play. Boy, today's championship game brought to you in part by Blockbuster Video. Tonight, after the game, go to Blockbuster and go home happy. And by Anchorage Chrysler Dodge, your minivan store and Alaska's truck stop. Check in sidelines. Boy, exciting game. Bob Fairchild.
Thank you very much, Kelly. On that last one, it was kind of interesting. The return man just kind of went down easy, maybe found a slick spot on the field, but you could hear on every one of these kicking plays, there's been a lot of talking afterwards, and it might be that the officials are deciding that that's enough talk for this game, and they dropped the flag on this one.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike the call. It's going to hurt Bartlett.
15-yard penalty gives Chugiak the ball at their own 48-yard line to begin this drive. Option, pitch to Lozano, cuts up, breaks a tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and even picks up about 3 yards. Boy, that was all on Brad Lozano. That could have been a 3-yard loss. Instead, with Lozano's running ability, he gets about a 3-yard gain and dropped at the 48-yard line of Bartlett.
Yeah, just a great 3-yard run right there. Lozano making moves to help him get past the line of scrimmage, brought down by Javier Brown once again.
Second down. We'll call it 6. Two split ends to the left And they give it to Lozano straight up the middle. They have a big opening for Lozano. He's got the first down inside the 40, all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Number 41, Brad Lozano, the ball carrier.
Jeff Herron in on the tackle, but not before Lozano got the first down yardage. Moved the chains. First and 10, Chugiak from the 36. Clock running, 2:58 remaining first quarter. 14-7 Golden Bears.
That inside dive's been a good play for Lozano. He gained 16 yards on it earlier in the game, 11 on that last carry. He's got 4 carries, 37 yards.
The same formation, 2 receivers to the right, 2 backs in the backfield as Wardrop's going to run with it. Quarterback sweep around the right corner, and Git's going to get some yardage as he breaks it inside the 25 or 35, down near the 31-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Wardrop had Jesse Spillman just hot on his heels as he got around the corner, running into the short side off of the right hash mark. And I don't know if I were Chugiak, if I'd like to run my quarterback too much, not having Nathan Sperry available. You want to keep Corey Wardrop just as healthy as can be.
Second down and 4. Two receivers split to the short side of the field. Wardrop back to pass. Looked across the middle. No one open. Now he's going to run with it and gets dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, that looked like that same play that the tight end over the middle that worked for him the first time. That time Bartlett had it covered and nowhere for Corey to throw. Bob Fairchild injury reports.
On the play before this, when that run to the sideline, Alton Droves, one of the defensive tackles for the Bartlett Golden Bears, hobbling off in to take his place, Chris Hoffiak.
Boy, Drone's been playing really well lately. They're going to miss him if he has to stay out.
Boy, absolutely. Third down and 4. Quick pitch. No, it's a reverse. Handed it off to 44 for the Mustangs. Kendall Beckwith had nowhere to go for Beckwith. This is not going to fool the Golden Bears. He's going to be dropped at the 32-yard line.
Sean Kelly, the first to hit him on a tackle, and I think Beckwith made the mistake. He didn't see he had a place to go if he cut it upside. He haven't seen him run the reverse that option, but staying outside didn't work against the Bartlett speed.
Timeout on the field by the Mustangs. We'll break away as well.
www.asbn.net. Audio highlights, archive information, and game schedules and more. www.asbn.net. The Alaska Sports Broadcasting Network.
Come back to action, and it's a draw play by Chugiak. Brad, what a play call. First down, Brad Lozano.
Yeah, what a good play. And I tell you, it was a good play just in design, but Brad Lozano has made plays when he has just made people miss. I think Coach Cantrell has told us what a good running back he is all season, and we haven't disagreed with him, but I've never seen him play better than he's playing today.
Chase George comes in with the play from the Chugiak sideline. First and 10, Chugiak at the 23-yard line of the Golden Bears. 14-7 Bartlett. A minute remaining first quarter. Wardrop with a receiver to the right and to the left. John goes in motion left side, and it's Eichenlob. Handoff up the middle, and men at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard. Javier Brown to meet him and drop him at the 20-yard line.
Boy, it's been a little hit and miss when they're running the middle of the field, that inside reverse or the inside dive, and Brown from his linebacker spot saw it coming all the way, didn't get blocked at all, and met it right up in the hole.
Bit of a breeze picking up at Anchorage Football Stadium. 45 degrees when we started. Big crowd on hand on the turf. Wardrop back to pass. Quick drop back, looking deep down the right sideline, and man, well covered. Incomplete. Looking for Kendall Beckwith. And great coverage out there by 29, Jeff Herron on the coverage for the Golden Bears.
Boy, Herron in a great spot, and Wardrop just left that a little bit too much to the inside, which was right where Herron had the great position. It's going to bring up a third down here. And Chugiak, boy, they went for it on fourth down. They are really determined. Remember, they scored their first touchdown on a fourth down fake. They are bringing every bit of gambling right here. They're going to have to hurry to get this play off.
Third down and 8. Wardrop comes up to the line of scrimmage, maybe taking too much time. It's going to be close. Just gets the snap in time. Quick pitch to Michael John. He wants to throw it. No one open. He's going to be dropped for a loss at the 25-yard line. .42-yard field goal attempt here by Chris James. Remember, they faked it last time for a touchdown. And here it is up, and it's into the wind, which is really picked up, and this kick is have the football at their own 20-yard line after the missed field goal. Man in motion right side, inside handoff. Boaz Johnson takes it to the 25. Boaz up the middle. One of those all-conference running backs, first team all-conference in the Cook Inlet Conference, Boaz Johnson. Give him a gain of 5, second down and 5. Wing T, boy, Bartlett doesn't waste any time. Quick pitch, left side, coming around is Henry Hellrung, and Hellrung's going to take it to about the 28-yard line.
Boy, Chase George came up that time and made the solid tackle. He's going to force Bartlett to a 3rd and 2 right here, and thus far in the game, you know, Chugiak had matched Bartlett's offense. Now Bartlett with the advantage, and Chugiak's defense needs to make a play on downs like this.
Split end short side of the field, 3rd down and 2. Hand off. This is 35. This is the Blade Williams. He's got the first down as he takes it across the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line. Hold everything. There's a penalty flag back at the 35.
And I think hold everything is going to be the right call. We'll wait for the signal right. Yeah, it's holding on the offensive line. That came from Basil Hayes right from the out. The umpire's position is going to wipe out a nifty gain for Bartlett.
Today's championship game, brought to you in part by the Pepsi Bottling Group. Look for the new Pepsi Blue. And by Stellar Designs, it's your name, wear it out. Boy, it wipes out a first down, the penalty on the Golden Bears. Sets it down at the just inside the 25-yard line, where it brings up now 3rd down and a long 5. As the Golden Bears, Bartlett up under center. Handoff Williams, coming around the left corners at the 30. 25, look at him fly to the 40, gets a block and pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Well, the last guy left to get him, Brad Lozano. He came all the way across the field, and Williams had just exploded down that sideline, Kelly, and I think they ran the same exact play they did on the previous play. They liked the way it was blocked, and boy, if possible, they blocked it even better, and Williams just had nobody in front of him till Lozano caught him at the Chugiak 45.
14-7 Golden Bears. Oh, here's a handoff. Boaz Johnson, nowhere to go. Boy, dropped. Twenison, Joshua, 77, in on the tackle. He's senior, but Boaz dropped for a 2-yard loss.
Joshua listed 5'8", 230. Boy, and he looked all of it that time as he penetrated and made the nice tackle.
Boy, Bartlett doesn't waste any time, do they? 2nd down and 12. Here's Blewett. Play action, back to pass. He's got some time. No one open. Now he's scrambling for his life, and he's going to be dropped for a huge loss back at the 39-yard line. Blewett dropped at the 38. And loss dropped by 53. Arrow Kelter dropped him, Brad, back at the 38-yard line.
Nice play on the pass rush right there, because boy, Pierce Blewett really agile back there, but just could not get away.
Man in motion, 3rd down and long, and flags fly as the ball is snapped. 3rd and 25, facing the Golden Bears, and it's going to be a procedure call on Bartlett right now. They just looked completely out of sync the moment they broke out of the huddle on that one. Down to the sidelines, the windy sidelines now. Temperature appears to be dropping, Bob Fairchild.
Indeed, with the wind chill and I think the actual breeze bringing the temperature down. I was going to go back to that last series of plays. One thing it looks like the Mustangs have done is they've committed to stopping that run up the middle. Bartlett's starting to get the outside game going now.
3rd down and 30 after the penalty. Here's Blewett rolling out. Now he hands it off to Boaz. Or no, that's T.J. Jackson, little T.J. And T.J. only is going to get, just about a yard as he's dropped at the 35-yard line. Clever play that time by Bartlett, but did not fool the Mustangs defense.
Well, it fooled them earlier because that's the same play they got touchdown number 1 on. Just some slick ball handling. Mustang defense fooled once, not going to be fooled twice, able to make the stop.
Sean Kelly to punt it away. Their first punt of the game. It's a spiral, and Lozano backs up and takes it at the 35. Goes left, cuts up across the 40, and hard to bring down, but finally is brought down at the 46-yard line. Jeff Herron in on the tackle. First man there for the Bartlett Golden Bears, but good field position for Chugiak as they trail it 14-7, 8:41 remaining, second quarter. They'll start from their own 46. Today's game brought to you in part by the ASAA, the governing body of Alaska high school sports, and by the Benton Bay Athletic Lions Club, supporting future sports in Anchorage.
Boy, big drive for Chugiak. They're down 7 and midway through the second quarter.
Split ends, one to the left, one to the right. Quick pitch. Here's Eichenlob. Cuts up and gets a couple. Takes it to about the 48. Javier Brown gets a tap on the helmet as he's in there and again to make the tackle.
Give Sean Kelly some credit. He stepped up on that outside linebacker position, forced the cut back into the middle of the field, and that's where Javier Brown showed up.
Bartlett scored first. Chugiak answered back. And the Bears connected on a touchdown pass to lead it 14-7 with 8:05 remaining second quarter. Second down and 7. Wardrop, 3-step drop back to pass. Fakes left. No one open. Now scrambles out to the left. Flag flies as Wardrop is going to be dropped at the 45-yard line. But boy, this flag thrown up towards where the blockers were. And you assume maybe holding coming up on Chugiak. We'll wait and see.
Well, they got it blocking below the waist. Same type of deal, though, as the Chugiak offensive line worked hard to keep him out. They got called for a block below.